Alright guys, I'm on my way to my next property. This one, it's kind of a weird property. It's a weekly property. She wants it maintained, but it's mostly some random grass and random weeds, but it really hasn't been growing that fast. So what I've been doing is blowing all the leaves because she has huge oak trees. So instead of, mulching them up and stuff, I've just been blowing them, which it's a little bit early, but they've kind of already started to fall. So that's what I've been doing on this property. But just wanted to check in with you guys because at my last property, when you come into the entrance, you have to take a left or a right. I always take a left because that's where my property, the property I service is. There's always a guy sitting out there in like a lawn chair, like he's always eating something, and I always wave to him. Super nice guy or whatever. I've never met him, never talked to him. But what he's been doing lately is when I've been mowing my lawn, because I only have one lawn in that neighborhood, he'll get in his car, and he lives right next to the exit, so I don't think he's leaving the neighborhood, because last time I was there, this is the second time, he always comes by and looks at me mowing, and I guess checks my work, or sees what, checking in on what I'm doing, or something. So just what I've been noticing. He's been doing it. He did it 2 times in a row, and this time I got done faster than usual because there wasn't that many leaves to blow off. There was a lot more last time, so I was there blowing off the property longer. But anyway, what do you guys think about that? Do you think like it's kind of like he's following me? Like, I know he's a neighbor, and I just think it's kind of, I guess it's good that he's paying attention to what's going on in the neighborhood, but it's kind of weird that he's like, because he drove by really slow and it was like this. Here, I'll show you. This is him driving by. Hold on. That was him. So it's just kind of like, not creepy, but eerie. Like, what are you doing? And I almost want to be like, hey, are you following me, buddy? You liking you seeing your boy Jokimo? You like properties? If you want to watch me, dude. Oh, maybe he's a subscriber. If you're a subscriber, and you're the one doing that, just comment down below. Or maybe he can subscribe if he wants to check my work. Well, yeah, thank you guys. I'll check back in with you. Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing great. Here, I'm not doing like a complete, make this look perfect, no leaf out of place or anything like that. I'm just basically controlling the leaves until next service, because this is a weekly property. So this is after 1 week and we're not even in leaf season yet. So this just gives you an idea of what happens on this property. So I just kind of keep it organized. That's what I'm doing here. But it will give you an idea of, how I tackle it, when it is leaf season. So basically around those big trees, I pile it to kind of keep them in control. And then eventually I will move them, over to, the natural area, which I'm going towards now. And then keep in mind too, this is a lawn that I mow as well. So, this week I'm not mowing it because it's so dry, but I'm doing the leaves. So that in mind, the next service I may have to mow, so that will mulch up a lot of this stuff. So it's just what I do in this area, or at this property. The customer, wants to be on a yearly program. So that's what it is, to keep the property the best it can look. And I believe it is a rental property, but that I don't know. I've never met the owner in person or anything like that. But I have talked to her on the phone and whatnot. So I always make things clear, of hey, this is what I'm gonna do. I have it in the estimate. Sometimes she asks for extra things, and then sometimes she doesn't. So it's just really kind of what she wants. But this lawn is a yearly lawn, and you can see the damage that's been done over here. It's just basically dirt, and the reason being we have had no real rain. So basically I'm just blowing leaves and dirt, just managing and making it look as best as possible. And then over here I'm getting next to that limb. I tried to show it on the camera, but when the camera's on your head, it's hard to know if you have the same viewpoint. So it's basically right above me, so I'm checking as I'm under it, so I can dodge it if it falls. But yeah, I kind of blow in here. This is a plant bed area. So as you can see, there's no mulch, pine straw, there's nothing in there. So I just basically keep it nice and tidy. And the way I blow off the properties is basically the faster you move this little nozzle, the faster your leaves and debris will move. But after a while it can get kind of tiring, so I kind of work in a back and forth motion and work at an angle. That way, because right here it's like little oak leaves, it's not big leaves, so you gotta work a little harder here. But I'm doing it pretty quickly, and my blower is pretty powerful. So that also helps. But if you don't have, a blower like this, you just got to take the time and, blow it. But I'm just kind of working them, at an angle. And then once I'm done, I make sure there's no tidbits on the walkway and at the door and things like that. So I'm just basically blowing it into a natural area. And that way I keep it there, and it kind of can decompose over there, So I'll let you enjoy, and I may check back in with you guys. but the doors always locked. Oh, quick pointer, or not pointer, but quick, I just wanted to quickly check in with you. And it goes back to what I was saying kind of about that guy. You know, he's sitting outside waiting for some neighborhood action, and then he comes and follows me and looks at me. So just keep in mind, when you're doing these jobs, the customer is always looking. You know, and people, not even a customer, the neighbors, or me, I'm mowing. One time I saw a guy who treated the lawn. He just treated one side of the property, spray, and then he's, you know, used his little spreader for some fertilizer on one side, and then he's done. You know, and right now they're putting out pre-emergent, you know, so just always do the best job you can, you know. And if you're I was watching a video of a guy I like, and my wife made a really good point. She said, or the guy said, yeah, I've noticed, you know, since it's been a drought, that, you know, I'm able, the properties that I can mow, and then I have to skip a lot of properties, the ones that I can mow, I'm actually spending more time. Not that I wasn't spending time, this is what he said, not that I wasn't spending time and doing a good job, but now I'm like doing a really good job, and I have the time. I'm not in a rush. You know, that's not, to me, just like she said, well, maybe don't have your schedule so full so you have to rush. And I was like, that is a valid point. You are a smart woman. So, you know, just keep in mind, you know, do the best job you can. This is how you feed your family, or whatever you do. If it's tree work, you know, I saw some trees, you know, they didn't even, it's like they don't even try sometimes the tree work. But, you know, they're chipping in the street, and chips are flying everywhere, you know. When I'm driving by, I might get a chip in my eye. So, just, oh, I saw one guy, he was stump grinding, and he wasn't even wearing safety glasses. It's like, that's not too professional. You know, I know stuff happens, you may forget them, but I gave him a pair of mine and then just bought another pair. So, but yeah, anyway, I'll let you guys get to it. I'll catch back in with you. Hey, they were stopped behind me, but I waved them by. Yeah, I'll check back in with you guys. Alright guys, it goes without saying, you want to be careful when you're in the street. And also, I don't really believe in blowing your lawn stuff into the road. I think that's just one of the most unprofessional and hack job of a thing to do. Just blow, and I'm right there, I'm saying, you know, look for cars. But I just think that's blowing in the street, you know,
motorcycle comes by, you know, or one of those three-wheeler slingshots come by and that back wheel peels out, slips on a little leaf, you know, that's horrible, dude. So why do you blow your stuff in the street, you know, on the main road, but in a residential you don't? And the reason you don't is because you know it's not right. So don't be a goober, man. Too, because it gets a lot of weeds. Hey guys, there's a mailbox guy. I mean, UPS mailbox guy. But yeah, so, yeah. But that property can take a while to blow off. It just depends, and this isn't a fall, like we're not in technically fall yet, so that gives you an idea of, you know, how many leaves there's gonna be in fall. So this is a weekly property that I switched to bi-weekly, you know, when the mowing season, you know, is over. But I might have to keep it weekly because last year there was a lot of leaves. So you can see there's quite a bit of leaves, but a lot of dirt and debris as well. So it's kind of harder to blow. But yeah, this one customer allows me to blow it, you know, around the property, like in the beds and stuff, like not in the plant bed, but in the, you know, perimeter of the property. And in the back I blow it on the fence line. and then over time it'll, you know, it's kind of like pine straw. Over time you get this much pine straw, but then over time it's like this. So then when I come and mow, I'll kind of clip into it a little bit and then mulch that up kind of little by little throughout the year once leaf season's over. But the area like over here, let's see, like the area over here and stuff, I don't mulch that up or anything. I just leave that and let it kind of decompose. And then around the trees, I just kind of make a little ring, because next week when I'm here, you know, there might be a huge stick laying there or something, because these trees are literally like the size of my car. So yeah. Then also, she doesn't treat the lawn. She just wants it to look the best she can. That way it's just looking the best it can. She doesn't want to spend an excessive amount of money. So that's what I kind of do for her, and she's happy. So now, is every property do I do like that? No. Is this what you would do? Maybe, maybe not. It's just what I'm doing in this situation. So I didn't just blow, I did weed eat first around, you know, all the cracks and crevices, and in the back lawn there was some pretty high weeds. But anyway, this is one of my properties, and I will probably have more footage of it later in the season too. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it.